Yo, what's going on, guys? I've been watching just about every video there has been on YouTube about the US General 5 drawer and the 6 drawer carts. Figured I'd make my own, show you guys a little update. I honestly, this is bigger than what I really need. I'm not a mechanic or anything like that. Just work on my car in my free time for track days and stuff like that. I don't usually do all the maintenance on my car, but most of the basic stuff that I don't need a lift for, I usually try to do myself if I can, try to learn. But yeah, I've been rocking this Husky drawer for a couple years now, but there was a lot of kind of like organization issues that I had with it. It just didn't really fit for the organization that I wanted to try to do. I even bought these like OEM tools, socket organizers to try to fit, but the problem with that is that they only fit in the bottom or the second, basically the fourth drawer there, second from the bottom, which was kind of a pain. So they're a little hard to access. I have to slide a drawer out, and I was honestly kind of, even with my limited amount of tools that I have, I was already kind of filling this thing up. I've been watching a ton of videos. I'm trying to consider the 5 drawer or the 6 drawer cart. Honestly, probably the 5 drawer would have been fine for me with the tools that I have, but I wanted something that I can kind of grow into rather than having to buy the 5 drawer now and then, potentially buy that later and I have enough space for the 6 drawer. But yeah, this is it. I went for the gray. So far, honestly, it's been great. I just got it this weekend during the Memorial Day sale with the ITC 20% deal. You can get that down to $480 plus tax, which is pretty good price considering these are $600 normally. Definitely recommend it. I'll give you guys a quick tour here. I got everything transferred over. I bought some organization stuff as well for the wrenches. My tools are all over the place. Again, I'm not a mechanic, just kind of collected stuff over the years. My first tool kit was like a cobalt kit that I got like for Christmas and like a mechanic set. So you're gonna see a lot of like my bits and things like that are actually all cobalt bits. I'm missing a lot. Some of them have just been lost, and then some that kit just didn't really have stuff. Had a lot of skips. Didn't really have some of the bigger sizes either, but it had both SAE and metric sizes. It came with like screwdrivers and stuff like that. It came with these ratchets, which I also bought a torque wrench, a Tecton torque wrench a little while back for doing wheels and things like that, torquing. A little magnet holder there, or a telescoping magnet. So I just recently bought some more screwdrivers because I've been using my cobalt ones for a long time. Figured I'd fill out my screwdriver collection. The cobalt one, I think it came with like 4 or 5. So I got a couple more new Craftsman ones, both Phillips and flex head. And yeah, so this is what I got. Like I said, I got a ton of space. Sorry, it's hard to get a angle here that I have light, but this is my setup. I'll post all the links to anything in the video comments if anyone's interested in anything that they see here in the video. But largely speaking, it's a lot of organization stuff. I don't remember all the brands off the top of my head, but I know this is the Easy Red socket organizer, which is great. Really like that. I don't remember. I think this is like Swan Lake magnetic organizer. I just got these two. I think these are, I forget the name of the brand, but again, I'll post everything that I got. These things are super nice. These rails, you can like pull the plugs off of them and organize. It's really nice. And then these magnetic ones I upgraded. Instead of using the OEM tools, I switched these magnetic ones, which I will also link as well. These ones are Swan Lake. Very nice. I really like these. Much more compact, easier to fit versus that. Although this does hold a think a decent amount more due to the space, but still pretty nice. All right, I'll give you guys a quick walkthrough. I've been working on the organization a little bit, but again, I don't have much tools. But I bought this wrench organizer as well. Some of these organization trays, which I will link. All my Allens and different types of Allens, Torx Allens, etc. Some adjustable wrenches. These are the Cobalt wrenches that came with that kit, which I really don't use now that I have my ratcheting ones here from Husky. But sometimes they come in handy. This is kind of like my utility / like specialty tool area. Got trim tools, kinds of stuff. Brake lubricant, gloves, tape, cutters, spark plug gappers, all kinds of stuff. This drawer is clearly not very full, so this one's like definitely my emptiest drawer so far. So not sure if I'm going to keep it this way. Again, my organization is a skill I'm still working on personally, but I don't have a whole lot to put in here right now. But I have some of these items. So that's just overflow, honestly, and then the breaker bars and stuff like that are kept there. Got my hammers and mallets. Not everything in here is like for cars only. Some of this stuff is like project stuff that I needed to do home improvement stuff. So like saw and earmuffs and stuff like that. Cutters, different kinds of cutters, pipe cutters, pry bars, nail pry bars, all kinds of stuff. This one I'm kind of using as my power tool drawer. Don't have a whole lot of power tools, but this is what I got at the moment. Still need to get an impact driver, but I don't have one of those yet. But I got these DeWalt's. This thing's amazing. Being able to like really quickly take out loose fasteners and stuff like that. Impact wrench that I got last year, and this drill that I've had for quite a few years. And last but not least, last drawer here, just kind of like a lot of like extra additional stuff. Got like my Noco jump pack, the red foam, the red box there is brake caliper jobs, known brake calipers. My orbital polisher. Couple other things. Again, some things non-mechanic, some things like for garden hose. I do my own detailing and stuff too, so I have like bits and stuff for pressure washer, things like that. But yeah, this is it. I've been watching a lot of videos. I actually bought the side drawer as well. And by the way, I saw a lot of videos where people had to like do mods and stuff on this to make this work. Harbor Freight now actually has, they actually updated the existing 5-drawer shelf to have the bolt patterns and stuff set up to support the 6-drawer. So if you have this cart and you're looking to get one, the newer ones in the Harbor Freight store for both the 5-drawer and the 6-drawer cart works for both carts. Now, you don't have to do any modifications or anything like that or any drilling. They come with all the bolts and everything you need, which is super nice. So got that. On this side, sorry about the lighting, but I bought the little tool tray and the glove organizer as well. All my cans and stuff on the side. But yeah, this is my setup. I bought the towel rack too, but I just keep that up here on my wheel rack. And I have the Husky, or sorry, not the Braun light that I'm using for my light, because I don't have the greatest light in the garage, especially when you're trying to stand in front of the toolbox because the light is behind me. But yeah, this is it. If you guys enjoy, definitely recommend this to anyone looking for a toolbox upgrade. This thing's pretty cool.